This is for mathematical methods. It comes out of question number 7 in the VCAA 2019, a maths exam. So we've got this relation. We've been given its rule, y equals that. Point B is at x, that's point P. Okay, find an expression for the length of P to B. P to B in terms of x only. Expression for the length of P to B. P to B will be PB distance will equal the y coordinate, which is the square root of 1 minus x squared. Okay, so now it becomes a maximum area problem. So I need the expression for the area of triangle ABP. Well, I know that the distance across here will be 1 plus x, and I know the height is that. So the area of the triangle is the half times the base times the height. So that's the expression for the area of the triangle. Now I need to take the derivative. So A dash will be, it's a chain rule, so u equals 1 plus x half. So u dash is going to be equal to a half, and v equals 1 minus x squared to the half, so v dash will be a half, 1 minus x squared to the negative a half times minus 2x, which, cleaning that up, will give me, the 2 will cancel with the 2, so minus x, 1 minus x to the negative a half. So A dash will be u times v dash, so a half 1 plus x times negative x times 1 minus x to the negative a half plus a half 1 minus x squared to the half. I need to factorise because I need to set this equal to 0. So when I factorise, I can take out a half. I can take out a 1 minus x squared to the negative a half. And then I'll be left with, on this side, negative x times 1 plus x, because the half went out and this factor went out, and then plus the half's gone out, and I'll have 1 minus x squared to the power of 1, which leaves me with 2 on the bottom, the square root of 1 minus x squared, and up the top here I've got minus x squared plus 1 minus x squared. Which gives me minus 2x squareds minus x plus 1 minus 2x, x, 1, 1. That looks about right, doesn't it? So I can ignore the denominator. The numerator is equal to this, which is the same as having minus 2x plus 1 and x plus 1. Therefore, x equals negative 1 or x equals a half. And looking at the graph, of course I got negative 1 because that gives me a triangle that is 0, and a half will be the size of the biggest triangle. So x equals a half is going to be the answer, and I'm looking for the actual area. So if I take my area expression and I put a half in there, so A of a half is going to equal a half times 1 plus a half minus, the square root of 1 minus a half squared, which is a half times 3 on 2 times the square root of 3/4, which is a half times 3 on 2 times the square root of 3 on 2, which looks like 3 root 3 on 8.